Think about it. The world of film has changed over the years. The film industry creates movies, series, corporate film, and documentaries. The importance of film being considered fake or real became a hot topic. But what if a documentary utilizes both? Chef's Table has done exactly that. First, what do they mean with real or fake? Well, these terms are called realism and formalism. You can put them in a spectrum. Formalism is a film theory that focuses on the technical and formal elements of film. This means that whatever plays in a movie, it cannot be related to real life. Think about professional actors, editing, composition, and perfect lighting. On the other end of the spectrum is realism. This theory focuses on the context of film, the opposite of formalism. The shots that are made are objective. The mise-en-scene isn't manipulated by the camera, and the use of editing is barely visible. Realism uses natural lighting and real locations. Now that we know about realism and formalism in a nutshell, let's use these terms on a documentary, Chef's Table. Chef's Table goes inside the lives and kitchens of the world's most renowned international chefs. Each episode focuses on a single chef and the unique look at their lives, talents, and passion for cooking. You would think the story is about the food that the chefs make, but it's their vision on being a chef and their impact on food in the culinary industry.
I feel like the determination kicked in. We need to keep showing people that we're still innovating. There was a light bulb that went off and said, for the first time ever, I think I can be a chef without being able to taste. Because it's up here. It's not here.
Now, what makes Chef's Table so different comparing to other food documentaries or shows? Remember when I talked about realism? Generally speaking, documentary is put into the spectrum of realistic film, though they do utilize formalism in their documentary. I've analyzed an episode of Volume 6 called Dario Cecchini. What is interesting is the fact that this episode includes around 85% of formalism shots. These shots create the cinematic feeling of the series. We are used to seeing perfectly composed shots from recent movies, as formalism creates an emotional connection to what the audience sees.
E quando vien voglia di prenderla a morsi. Fantastico.
In an interview conducted by Craig Phillips with David Gelb, who's the creator of Chef's Table, explains that BBC's Planet Earth inspired his cinematic style.
Stand out was that we were really letting the subjects tell their own stories, and then watching their passion, we try to elevate everything that we're doing on the craft side to bring out and evoke their story, using all the tools of cinema, from sound, music, cinematography, all of these things to draw the audience into the character in the way that any film would.
It is definitely noticeable when we compare the shows of David Gelb with different food shows. Let's take The Chef Show, which is made by the same director of the film Chef. They remake the food that was shown in the movie, but also work together with other chefs and share their passion. This series implements a lot more realism than Chef's Table. Of course, the Chef Show is rather a TV show than a documentary, but it is in the food genre. They also cook food, visit chefs, and share the life and passion of the culinary world.
That's crazy.
Another comparable show, which is a documentary series, is called Flavorful Origins 2019. It's a Chinese television documentary series exploring culinary secrets of China and the various cooking techniques and cuisines with native Asian ingredients from the Kaohsiung. It's not stated that The Chef's Table influenced these two shows. But after these, I can hardly believe that they are not influenced by David Gelb. To get to a conclusion, has David given future directors a new vision of the food genre? Yes, David has certainly given the food genre new elements by adding formalism in a documentary style. And perhaps he's given other genres new light.